Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today in this little bitty kitchen up at my cabin. This spot's a little chaotic to do a video in, but I just decided, hey, what the fruit. I was actually about to make my normal smoothie, which I did a video on about a week ago or so. And I decided there was something sitting on my counter and I said, well, why don't I call an audible here and make something different, and I can have a nice smoothie and I can make a video out of it. This one's very similar to one I had in Nicaragua a couple of weeks ago. You probably don't even remember that, but I had this nice drink up there, which we call it the Pura Energia, pure energy. And I used to drink that one a lot. I've mentioned that before. This is actually sort of like the recipe that I used to drink the smoothies when I first switched to this lifestyle, and I used to drink two very similar smoothies every single day for lunch. I think it was about 44 ounces. So anyhow, thought I would bring you along for the ride and show you what I got going on here. Okay, in here, I've got 4 bananas in here. 4 big bananas. And I got a nice cutting board here and got some fresh pineapple from the market the other day. So we're just gonna stick that pineapple in there. Like so. This was gonna be really packed. They don't use near this amount of the ingredients when they're making it at the smoothie shops where I go to. Now I'm going to blend that one just a little bit. And as I mentioned in other videos, yes, thank you, I know how to make a smoothie. I make them the way that I like to make them because of certain reasons, so your mileage may vary. All right. Now, of course, what kind of a smoothie would this be without some green? So I've got some nice bunch of kale in there. Now, normally this recipe was made with spinach, and I have some spinach, but I'm a kale fan, and I'm going to use my spinach in a juice later on today. So we're going to add this in. Actually, we're going to cram a lot of it in. Now, when I'm making these kind of smoothies, you may want to play with different proportions of whatever, because whereas all my food, all my smoothies taste good, sometimes I beef them up and they're more for what I'm getting in them than the actual taste of it. Not saying it's going to taste good, but I'm just saying you might cut down on the ingredients a little bit, add the ingredients a little bit, depending on your taste. Goofing off with mangoes while we're waiting for the machine. All right, and now we're going to finish it off, and I'm going to try not to spill this, but so you can see it. That red there, we're going to put in like half a beet. The beet's the part. That's a good bit of beet, half a beet. They didn't use near this amount of ingredients, and it was still good. But like I say, this is like got to take me for a while. All right, let's add just a little bit more water. And see how she goes. Let's see what that consistency looks like. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. But the test is in the taste. right, there we go. Let's see how it came out. Very nice. If you're not a huge greens person, right, like me, you could probably dial back on the greens a little bit because I know they didn't put near that amount of spinach in there. Now this is really good to me. And something I found out about this Ninja, it doesn't quite, well obviously it's an $80 machine. It definitely doesn't chop like I see the results coming from people with Vitamix and whatever. But I've kind of come to like that because it leaves my kale a little chewy in there. So this is a bit of a chewy smoothie right here, but that's neither here nor there. And you could totally use any green in there. You could totally substitute spinach, and like I say, you can dial back on the green a little bit. But this is good. So I would definitely say the good ingredients in here. Those beets, oof, I haven't eaten a beet in forever, and I don't know why, because they're hella good for you. They're good for your blood. They oxygenate the blood. So many good things to say about beets. I will probably use that second half of the beet in a juice this afternoon. Oh, this was really cool this morning. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put in right here my little friend. My birdie friend. Oh, I'll tell you what. I had something happen this morning. I had this. I heard something rustling, and I looked, and there was a little bird here in the house. He actually kind of looked like Tweety Bird. He was yellow. You younger people, y'all don't know Tweety Bird. Those cartoons are before your time. But he was a little yellow bird like that, and dog eventually kind of scared him off. But he was pretty tame. I think he was going to come sit on my finger eventually, but anyhow, I'll put at the end of this, I'll put in a little clip of him putzing around in the kitchen. I've got some, I had cut a cherimoya, or we call them anonas down here for breakfast, and I had it sitting on I had eaten most of it, and it was sitting on the cutting board, and he was just sitting there eating on that. He was looking around the fruit. He was sitting on a dragon fruit back over here, but anyway, you'll find that'll be cute. He was a cute little guy. I hope he comes back. But anyhow, I hope you guys like this one. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button below to see more videos like this. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. Love you guys. Peace. Just make yourself at home, buddy. Must be thirsty, drinking a little water there. I don't want to startle him. He definitely looks like he's eating that one, huh?